Peace, everybody. Welcome back to another practice. It's Ben here, and we got Jack over here holding it down on this side of the mat. We'll see how long he sticks around for. For today's practice, we're just going to seek to create some rhythm and work slowly into some expansive postures, working on balance, working on creating strength in the lower body specifically, but of course it will be a balanced practice overall, so expect to build strength and flexibility throughout the whole body. Let's go ahead and get started in a downward facing dog. As you find your down dog, give a few breaths here. We're not going to rush away from it. Maybe you shift around a little bit, find some exploration. Bring awareness into your body, especially the foundations where you are touching the mat. Try to stay long into your spine. I know some people like to say or portray that your heels should always be on the ground in down dog, but really, in my opinion, I think the heels should always be lifted. I think if your heels are on the ground, you could potentially find more strength by bending the knees, lifting the heels, and then pressing the hips further up and back. With the arms, try to find a pressing sensation through the armpits to lengthen through the side bodies. And of course, tune into your breath. I think down dog is one of those poses that it's so common that we don't always often take an opportunity to break it down or even just to think about what is my body doing here and how can I create the optimal position instead of just doing what is on my autopilot routine. From the down dog, let's walk the feet forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Get off the hands for a second, maybe ragdoll the arms. Relax the head down, shake out the knees. Do what you like to do to create a little bit of looseness in the body. Find a halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. Inhale. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, press to the feet and rise all the way to stand. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. One full breath in right here. Exhale out. We'll go right into building our flow, and we'll go nice and slow, especially on this first round. Float the left knee up into the chest, stretch the arms up. Take an inhale. Warrior 3 on the exhale. Swing the arms back behind you as well. Stay here for a moment. You can always keep a little bend in the right knee to create stability and activation. From here, head to crescent lunge. Slowly step the left foot back behind you and stretch the arms up to the sky. Maybe bounce the hips a couple times. And we'll try out balance right away. It's still very early in the practice, so don't worry about it if your balance is not quite there yet. Bring the hands through heart center, lean forward, warrior 3. Into a Shiva squat. Tap the left knee in towards the back of the right. Come back to warrior 3, extend. And then step the left foot to match the right, chair pose. So as the left foot lands, arms come up, chair pose. You choose how deep the bend is in the knee. Take an inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Halfway lift as we inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, the arms lower through heart center. Float the right knee up into the chest. Stretch the arms up. Warrior 3, right leg reaches back. Arms stretch back as well. Stay here for a moment. Try to create a cobra pose-like sensation in the spine, staying long, and stay active through the right leg as it reaches back. Step back to high crescent lunge, soft landing with the right foot. Embrace the wobbles always. Arms lift to the sky. Find the breath. Bring the hands through heart center. Lean forward, warrior 3. Find balance. Into a Shiva squat. Right knee pulls in. Re-extend the right leg. And then step the right foot for chair. Utkatasana. Inhale here, stretch the arms up. Exhale, slowly enter forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms down, step both feet back, plank pose. From plank, lower down through chaturanga. Pull through to upward facing dog, or just a baby cobra if you prefer. Then pull back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or walk, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Float the left knee into the chest, arms up, inhale. Exhale, warrior three, arms behind you. Inhale, crescent lunge, step back, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three, blossom forward. Shiva squat on the exhale, pull the left knee in. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step the left foot for chair. Inhale, arms up for chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Try to keep an active core as we flow through this. Float the right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior three. Stretch the arms and the right leg back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Step back, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Begin to lean out. Inhale, push forward and lean out to warrior three. Exhale, bring the right knee in for a Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend warrior three. Chair pose on the exhale, land the right foot. Inhale, stretch the arms higher. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back, and cruise from there. We'll meet in down dog in a couple breaths. Moving through your vinyasa, which is plank to chaturanga to up dog. Or you could always just go right back to your down dog pose. Or take any other variation of the vinyasa. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Float the left knee. I know we're moving and grooving, so stick with me. Exhale, warrior three. Left leg reaches, arms as well. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Step back, arms reach. Exhale, hands through heart, lean forward. Inhale, bounce up into warrior three. Exhale, pull the left knee in, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend to warrior three. Exhale, plant the left foot at the top of the space for chair pose. Use the inhale to reach the arms, and the exhale to slowly lower into your fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale into the fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up, lean back. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, right knee floats up into the chest. Exhale, warrior three, extend it back. Inhale, high crescent lunge, step back, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands through heart and lean forward. Inhale, press off of the back foot, float into warrior three. Exhale, pull the right knee in to tap the back of the left knee. Inhale, re-extend to warrior three. Exhale, plant the right foot down for chair. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back. That's your flow from there. Let's meet in downward facing dog in a couple breaths. Maybe you enjoy a nice up dog on the inhale. And perhaps the exhale takes you back to your dog pose. One more round. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, float the left knee. Exhale, warrior three, airplane arms, reach back. Inhale, high crescent lunge, step back, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, lean out. Inhale, come forward, warrior three. Exhale, bring the left knee in, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend, warrior three. Exhale, step forward, chair pose. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, the forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Bring the hands to heart, exhale. Last side, inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, warrior three, airplane arms, reach back. Inhale, high crescent, step back, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart, lean out. Inhale, blossom up into warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring the knee in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, chair. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step both feet back, and then move and groove from there. Let's meet in down dog in a couple breaths. From your downward facing dog, let's begin to move into our next flow. And of course, we'll go slow on this first round. Stretch the right leg up. Step the right leg through high crescent lunge. We've been here before. Arms up to the sky. This time, take an open arm twist. Right arm reaches back. Left arm reaches forward. So this open arm twist to the right side of your space. From here, we have an interesting transition all the way to star pose. So both arms will kind of swing up and around, and we'll come into star pose facing the left side edge of the mat. From star pose, we're headed to warrior two facing backwards. So we'll rotate the left toes to face the back edge of the mat, bend into the left knee, and spread the arms wide. Take a few breaths in your warrior two. If you're feeling a little bit fatigued or short of breath, you can always just take a few moments with your left leg straightened to bring a little more ease into this moment. From warrior two, head to triangle. So extend through the left leg and then reach into your trikonasana. Lately, I've been enjoying doing triangle pose with my hands at my hips. It just brings my center of gravity a little bit closer and allows me more control into the hinging sensation of my hips. It's also a good reminder for me to engage the left thigh muscles because, at least for me, it's easy to be a little bit lazy in the thighs in triangle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the left knee again. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back and then go through your flow facing backwards. Maybe it's a plank, chaturanga up dog, or maybe it's just stepping back to down dog. From this downward facing dog, right leg reaches up on the inhale. Exhale, step right foot top of the mat. Twist the right arm up to the sky, revolve to side angle, and find length across your arms. The transition from here is taking this right hand, threading it underneath our left armpit, and then crawling all the way to the back of the mat for skandasana into the left knee. I know front and back of the mat is relative now, so hopefully that's not too confusing, but we're in skandasana into the left knee. Take it into skandasana into the right knee. So same pose, just bending into the right knee. We're now heading forward into balancing half moon on the left leg. So shift forward, turn the left toes forward, and pursue balance. If you have yoga blocks or anything like that, those might be really nice to have for half moon. The left hand could place on a yoga block, and that might support your posture. Slowly step the right foot back into warrior two. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat. Step back to plank, and then we'll meet in down dog once we all have a chance to move through our flow. From down dog, left leg to the sky. Left foot steps all the way through. High crescent lunge, arms lift to the sky. Open the arms into a twist. Left arm reaches back. Right arm stays reaching forward. Keep pressing down through the big toe on your right back foot. We go from this open twist into a big star pose. Turn everything sideways. Into warrior two, facing backwards. Bend into the right knee. Open up the arms, and we have a few peaceful moments here. Nothing to do, nowhere else to be. Into triangle pose. Begin to extend, hinge, then find your position. Keep engaged through the left quadricep muscles. And slowly work into the hinge, trying to keep long through the side bodies. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat. Step back and move through an optional flow to land you back in downward facing dog. And then from our down dog, left leg to the sky. Left foot steps all the way through. Stretch the left arm up to the sky, revolve side angle twist. Thread the left arm under the right armpit. Crawl your way to Skandasana at the back of the mat. Shift your way to Skandasana into the left knee, and then head onto the right leg for balancing half moon. Again, yoga block. You can always pause the video, grab any props. I don't have any with me today, but I highly endorse a good yoga block. Step the left foot back to warrior two. Once you land, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat. Step back to plank, and it's your journey. From there, let's meet in down dog in a few breaths. Let's create a little bit of rhythm. Same flow, we'll just change some minor details. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist, and this time you could do the open arm twist or bring the hands through heart center. Lower the left elbow to the right knee. Find your prayer twist. It's just a slightly deeper twist for most folks. From here, lift the left elbow, star pose. Unwind all the way. Head to warrior two, back of the mat. Inhale, extend through the left leg and reach the left arm forward. Exhale, hinge into the triangle pose. Stay here for your inhale. Bend into the left knee on the exhale. Reverse the warrior, inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat, step back, and we'll meet in down dog in a few breaths. You could always find your chaturanga to up dog. Just find control, whatever you're moving through, find control of your own space. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step through. Twist the right arm up to the sky, and then thread the right arm under. Shift to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Shift to the top of the mat, or back rather into the right knee for Skandasana, and then head over to the left foot for balancing half moon. Open into your balance. Step back into warrior two. Go for a soft landing with the right foot. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands down and take your journey to eventually land you back in downward facing dog. Building up some warmth, some heat, some energy. Left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot, top of the mat. High crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, find your twist. I'm going to go for the prayer twist from here on forth. Star pose on your inhale. Unwind, face sideways. Warrior two backwards into the right knee. Exhale. Inhale, prepare for triangle. Extend the leg and reach forward. Exhale, take your Trikonasana pose. Here for one breath in. Bend into the right knee. Breath out. Find stability. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, rotate the hands down. Flow from there. We'll meet in down dog facing backwards. And then from our down dog, stretch the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through. Stretch the left arm to the sky twist. Thread the left arm under. Carry the weight Skandasana into the right knee. And then Skandasana into the left knee. And then half moon into the right leg. So really just an interesting, playful little back and forth motion. Step back into warrior two, and then reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands down. Step back to plank, and then move and groove your way back to down dog. So once we actually start finding rhythm, it's not actually a crazy flow at all. It's actually quite simple. So let's keep going. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step through, high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two into the left knee. Inhale, prepare for triangle. Extend, reach. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale here. Exhale, rebend the left knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, rotate the hands to the mat. Step back to plank. We'll meet in down dog in a few breaths. And then when you land back in down dog, left leg lifts. The right foot lifts. My bad. Right foot steps through. Twist the right arm up to the sky. Thread the right arm under, Skandasana into the left knee. Transfer Skandasana into the right knee. Half moon on the left leg. Use your hands, no rush, as you head into half moon. It's not a pose where it's worth rushing on. Step back when you're ready to warrior two. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands down, step back, and we'll meet in down dog in a couple breaths. From down dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, the left foot steps through. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, star pose, unwind, turn sideways. Warrior two, bending into the right knee, exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, rotate the hands down, and it's your journey to down dog. And then from our downward facing dog, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through. Twist the left arm up, inhale. Exhale, skandasana into the right knee. Inhale, skandasana to the left knee. Exhale, begin your journey towards half moon. Find your own pace of breath in the half moon. And step back when you're ready. Warrior two into reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands down and flow from there. My friends, we just have one more round on each side. So 2 more circles to go. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist and rotate to the right side. Inhale, star pose to the left side. Exhale, warrior two over the left leg. Inhale, prepare for triangle. Exhale, find your triangle. Inhale here. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, rotate the arms down. Step the left foot back and move through your flow. Right leg to the sky. Step the right leg through. Twist the right arm up. Skandasana into the left knee. Skandasana into the right knee. Half moon into the left leg. So you can feel this energy that we're building specifically into the legs. Step back to warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, rotate the hands down. Step back and take your flow. And then we just have one more side to go. Don't worry, it will go by quite fast. So left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, star, turn sideways. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your space. Inhale, prepare for triangle pose. Exhale, take the trikonasana. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, rotate the hands down. And then move and groove. I know we're increasing the pace here. It's with intention that we slowly go faster as we get to know the movements. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot through. Twist the left arm up. And then thread the needle. Skandasana into the right knee. Skandasana into the left knee. Half moon into the right leg. Last half moon of the practice. You've made it. Step back to warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back and then find the flow that will land you back in your home base of down dog. And then from down dog, right leg to the sky. Step the right shin through. Take a half pigeon pose. Might feel quite nice. Might feel quite nice. And of course, you have all the other variations of pigeon pose at your disposal, including the 90-90 position or deer pose by bringing the left knee out to the side, and also laying on your back for the supine figure four, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. And if you're not sure what those look like, you can always just Google them real quick. They'll show you. And that way you'll have the options for next time. As you'll see, I like to keep my spine long and upright in my pigeon pose when I first arrive, and I like to do this kind of cradling motion in my pelvis. The goal of this is to create fluidity in my pelvis because that's an area of my body personally where I feel quite locked up a lot of the time. So just by creating this little rocking motion, it brings a little water element into the pelvic bowl. And then once I've done that for a little bit, use an exhale to slowly crawl forward into a fold. And this is where we will be for several breaths. Slow it down. Release the effort and find a position that feels conducive to allow you to hold for 1 to 2 minutes. Slowly begin to lift up, and I'm personally going to take 4 rounds of an oscillating pigeon, and I'm going to try not to use my hands, but you can do this with your fingertips on the ground, just lowering the chest down and lifting the chest up. Lowering the chest down. We're using activeness in the right leg. Press up. Lower down. Lift up. Last one. Lower down. Lift up. We're going to switch sides. Feel free to do so in the way that's most easeful for you. I am going to do so through downward facing dog. Take your time. I know that often in pigeon pose, many of us are working through some very deep space. And so there's no need to rush the process. And our bodies and nervous systems will benefit from doing the opposite, which is taking our time, cultivating awareness, and creating ease in a world that is full of dis-ease. Again, just to talk you through what I'm doing, I'm going to do these little pelvic rocks back and forth for several rounds, and then maybe in 20 seconds, I'll use an exhale to lower into the fold. And while I'm in the fold, it's completely passive. Complete rest. Maybe not rest because it's still a pretty deep stretch for me. But rest in the mind, rest in the breath, and rest in the muscles. And then of course afterwards, I will reactivate through those oscillating pigeons. But until then, it's all ease. And I'm just focused mostly on finding full exhales as I lower into the fold. This is where I'll begin to lift up. Make my way into those 4 lifts and lowers, into and out of the pigeon. Again, this is beneficial just because pigeon pose is quite a passive stretch. And so we're just bringing a little muscle activation to balance out all that passivity. Okay, when you're done with that, just bring the right leg around in front. Let's meet for a wide-legged seated fold. From this wide-legged fold, you have options. You could fold down the middle, you could sway around back and forth, or you can do side body stretches. Well, really, it's important to try to sit up tall. So what can help is if you feel like you're sitting and hunching down on your tailbone, just sit up tall, place your sitting bones, try to lean forward more so onto the front of the pelvis to get the sitting bones kind of where the perineum is. Get that down onto the mat, and then we can sit up a little taller. And then you can feel free to stretch from there. You can kind of release some structure, find a few feel-good moments. And heck, if this stretch doesn't work for you, and you have another stretch that does, this is your time, your practice, most likely in the comfort of your own home. So feel free to stay on the video and just find a different stretch if there's one that serves you better than the wide-legged seated fold. I personally love adding in the side body stretches because the side bodies are an area of the body that is very easily compressed. And this is mostly just due to the fact that as humans in our regular everyday life, we keep our arms down the vast majority of the day. And we're not really leaning side to side. So just through the regular human activities of driving and being on our phones and cooking and going to work and sitting at a desk or at a computer, our side bodies are just continuously getting compressed. And so the yoga practice provides a space where we can counter some of that energy, create space. Even if you're someone who's into fitness and lifting weights, it can be a little more rare to reach the arms all the way overhead and stretch the side bodies. It's often more common to work in more compressed shapes like a bench press where we're pressing the arms forward. Or a deadlift where we're reaching the arms down. Let's take a few more breaths. Any variations of this wide-legged seated fold, or wherever else the wind may have blown you. From here we'll lift up and we'll lay down on our backs, where we'll take 3 rounds of bridge pose as our last active postures of today's practice. So as we lay on the back, feet come in, we'll go right into it. Feet close in toward the hips, deep bend into the knees, press down through the feet, rise up. I like to come up on an exhale, so usually I'll inhale and then exhale to rise. Stay active. Use the glutes to push the hip points forward. Use the arms to aid and help in the legs. And breathe here for 5, 4, last 3, last 2, on 1 lower. Take a moment to rest. Just a short rest in between rounds. Let's try it again. Bridge pose. Plant the feet. Lift the hips. This time we'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down and rest. We have one more to go. When you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, push and lift. This time we're here for 15. Don't worry, you got this in the bag. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Lift a little bit higher for 6. Last 5. Squeeze the glutes for 4. Embrace the breath for 3. Last 2. On 1. Begin rolling the spine down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees wide. Reach the arms overhead. Bend the elbows. Either just bring your palms together or grab opposite elbows in the Supta Baddha Konasana. Breathe into the belly. From here, close off the legs, extend left leg long, pull right knee into chest, twist the right leg across the body. If there's a specific way you like to twist, feel free to do so. I like to personally extend the right leg because this creates a nice outer hip, outer hamstring stretch in addition to the twist. And it's a stretch that I don't find in many other yoga poses. Slowly release the first twist and very leisurely adjust your body and take yourself into the other side. Left knee comes in and guides across the body. Twist side 2. Stay heavy in the left shoulder as your anchor. When you feel complete, release the second twist. Come through center. Take any finalizing postures, a happy baby, plow pose, or shoulder stand. Could be a nice little option here. And then roll yourself down into your shavasana, your posture of final rest. Lay on your back unless there's a more comfortable place that you may find yourself, then do that. Release all the effort, release even the need to have awareness, release the need to have thoughts, release the need to control the breath. In Shavasana, we embrace the energy of becoming nothing. And by becoming nothing, we have no obligations other than simply to be. And there's a lot of freedom that comes with this mindset of, in this moment, I'm just going to be. Savasana. Take a deep breath in, filling up the lungs. And a full exhale, letting it go. One more like so, deep breath in. Breath out. Start to take some little movements and stretches in your body. Sometimes it feels nice to roll over onto your right or left side. You're welcome to begin to push yourself up to a seated position. Bring the hands through heart center. Take this one last moment of reflection, of clarity, of peace, of calmness, of ease, and of connection. Maybe ponder how you'd like to move forward throughout your day. Hopefully with an energy of presence. We'll close the practice by lifting the thumbs up to the center of the forehead and by taking a bow forward to honor the practices, to honor our teachers, to honor all of our spiritual friends. Thanks for joining today's practice. Appreciate you being a part of the energy here, as always. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you soon on the mat. And until next time, wishing you nothing but peace and love.